Hi guys, today we are going to show how to install iOS 6 on the original iPad. The original iPad does not officially support iOS 6, so we are going to install it using software and tools. Welcome to the channel and let's get started. First, go to the browser. What we are installing is Legacy iOS Kit. Go to github.com/LukeZGD/legacy-iOS-kit. Then click on Releases, latest version. Then click on Legacy iOS Kit, latest version. So if you click here, then it will download Legacy iOS Kit to your desktop. Go to Files, OK, then Downloads, and here you can see this download date file. Extract it and then double click this, and this is restore.sh. This is the most important. So go to terminal, now that terminal is opened, go to restore.sh, drag it, and here you can see the part. Press on enter. Legacy iOS Kit is now running. Please know that for the first time it will install the dependencies needed for Legacy iOS Kit. So you need to enter the password if prompted. So it will be hidden, but it's still being entered. This is normal. Press enter, and then if there's an update available, click yes or no. I'm going to say no. If you say no, then Legacy iOS Kit you won't be able to use Legacy iOS Kit, so it needs to be updated. Let me update it, and we'll pause the video and we'll continue when it's ready. Now that the update is installed, once you plug in an iOS device, you'll get new USB device detected. Only for virtual machines. So click connect to virtual machine, Ubuntu 64-bit or Linux. Now drag restore.sh again, and yes, the main menu is now there. Now click on restore/downgrade, then iOS 6.1.3. We'll upgrade to iOS 7.1.2 later on. Let's select 6.1.3 and you need to get the IPSW. So click on download target IPSW. Now that the target IPSW is downloaded, download the base IPSW. Base IPSW is downloaded. Select the target IPSW. This one. Click this. Now select the base IPSW. The base IPSW that you downloaded, click this. And then click on Start Restore. This will be the next step and you cannot go back. Now so when this option is enabled, your device will be jailbroken on restore. Since then we want to jailbreak this device. Yes. Now it says .dfu/kdfu mode option. So we want to click on PWNDFU and let's send device to recovery mode. Yes. Now it's rebooting to recovery mode. And it says finding device in recovery mode. Now it's in recovery mode. You will get this prompt again, so select Ubuntu, Linux or Linux again. Wait, and now get ready to enter DFU mode. So get ready. Hold the top and home buttons. Release top button and keep holding home button. It failed, so let's try again. Let's try again. Get ready to enter DFU mode again. This time maybe it will work. Now, getting this prompt again, click connect to virtual machine of Ubuntu Linux. Yes, the device is in DFU mode. It's now upgrading the device to iOS 6.1.3. Let's wait until it completes. Okay, and finally it works. So it's now receiving objects. The upgrade to iOS 6.1.3 will be completed shortly. It's now going to the recovery mode, so it's getting this prompt again. Select Linux or macOS depending on your operating system. And yes, Apple logo is showing up along with the progress bar. It's now upgrading to iOS 6. So again, and it says waiting for NAND. Then the process continues. It's nearing the progress bar. Progress bar is complete. It will now reboot soon. Oh wait, Apple logos and progress bar is gone. This indicates it's rebooting. And the Apple logo appears. No progress bar. Progress bar is shown again. Finally, it's booted. Finally, it boots. Let's set up the iPad. Slide. Language to English. Country origin. And then choose a network. I will connect to a network and enter the password. Now it's connected to the Wi-Fi. We need to enable location services. Let's do that. Set up iPad. Let's set up new iPad and Apple ID. As we told, Apple ID will not work without installing TLS certificates. We'll install TLS certificates later on. So if you want to check that video, click here. Check it now. And let's skip this steps. Skip. Terms and conditions agree. Diagnostics. Thank you. Oh, now in iOS 6. Way! There is a new clock icon for iPad. The new Apple Maps, which replaces Google Maps. And if we go to settings, it's the same, but Twitter is moved from here to here and Facebook has added. The integrations are no longer supported. Please note that the experience may not be as smooth and laggy, so that's okay. And some features were limited. So if you go to any app, some maps have changed the interface. Going to the new clock app for iPad, you can see it's working well. There are no stocks and weather app for iPad until future iOS versions. So that's it for this video. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and hit the notification bell icon to get tips, updates and more. So thank you for watching and goodbye.